Welcome back to Uber driver tips and Lyft driver tips, where I give you Uber tips and Lyft tips to help you make more money, get higher ratings, and overall have a way better time driving. And this pro tip is huge, especially for Friday and Saturday nights, and that is window lock. Now, if you haven't driven on Friday and Saturday nights yet, as you can imagine, you're typically dealing with drunk people. And for me, I actually prefer driving drunk people way more than sober people. I feel like it was more upbeat. People were a lot more excited to go out, etc., etc. However, one thing that I did not expect, I really did not expect this as a driver, and especially driving around drunk people, is them rolling down the windows. Now, sometimes they want to get fresh air. Sometimes they just are super hot and they want to roll down the window to get some fresh air. But I'd say like 80 or 90% of the time, they're going to do something dumb. It's usually them rolling it down, screaming at somebody, or just saying something obnoxious or whatever. So what I always did on Friday and Saturday nights is turn window lock on. In case you don't know, by the way, might as well say this as a quick side note. Window lock disables anybody in the car besides you from rolling down the windows. So what I do is I'd have that on Friday and Saturday nights, and like say someone's like, hey man, I'm trying to roll down the window, like what's going on? I'd usually, one, assess the situation. Are they pretty sober? Are they drunk? Can I maybe tell that they're trying to do something dumb? And then two, I'd be like, all right, well, wait. Why do you want to roll down the window? Like, I gotta know. And sometimes you're like, oh man, I just need some fresh air. Okay, I would turn window lock off, they'd roll it down. But other times, they'd be like, oh, well, you know, I'm like, okay, well, if you're gonna do something dumb, nope, I'm not rolling down the windows. So I kind of make a joke out of it because you're way better off having window lock on and then trying to figure out why they want to roll down the window, as opposed to, like, say it's off, they start doing something dumb, they throw stuff out of your car. I mean, you never know. And granted, these are kind of far and few situations, but I'm telling you, this is one of those things that I really did not expect as a driver of how many people wanted to roll down the window on a Friday and Saturday night. Like, so many people. And also, too, before I did the window lock technique, I'd have people roll down the window and start screaming something, and I'm like, oh my god, and I roll it back up. And then they try rolling it back down again, and it turns into this kind of passive-aggressive thing where I'm trying to keep that window up, they're trying to keep it down, and I'm like, all right, now we have a situation, so I have to say something. You know, obviously, it would always be fun, and I kind of make a joke out of it. But it is a cool pro tip. I will say, just trust me. If you're driving on Friday and Saturday nights, or maybe even during the day, like let's say some music festival or something where you know people can be intoxicated, just have window lock on. Trust me.